Do I have a special treat for you guys today? So, you all know what that is. That is the new 718 Porsche Boxster S. That is one of the most talked about cars in the media right now. Absolutely fantastic reviews. It's definitely an improvement from the predecessor, which is absolutely an awesome car in itself, the 981 Boxster. So here we are. This isn't just any 718. This one is owned by the German tuner MTM. They are absolutely well known in the VW and Audi tuning scenes, and MTM saw an opportunity with the 718 model, especially with the new turbocharged engines, and said, you know what, we can use our know-how and make some changes to this platform and see how customers like it. So this is our test car. You can see there's a bunch of instrumentation on the passenger side window there. We've got sound measurement, we've got temperature measurement, we've got exhaust measurement from the emission side, and they're doing their sport exhaust package on this, which is either a catback or a full manifold back system. And they've also got their Cantronic piggyback engine control module fitted to this guy, which is, they're both still in development. They think they're around 390 horsepower at this point, so a nice gain over stock. But we're gonna actually put it on the dyno and see where it's at this point. But in any case, take a look at this beautiful car. I love the race car livery on this thing. It looks just like the 918s did when they were in development. So this car is gorgeous. I'm really looking forward to seeing if I like the changes they've made, because I'm pretty picky. You know, you can definitely tune a car the wrong way, but in my experience, MTM tunes cars the right way. So, and just, if you guys know me and my channel, you know I own an old 6-cylinder Boxster myself, so I am a little bit skeptical of the 4-cylinder power plant. But let's go give it a try and see what happens. I think I'm gonna like it. First time I'm tuning the key. Let's see how this thing sounds. Hope you can hear it. Definitely has a much throatier idle. Comes to life right away, of course, and it definitely has some meat behind the exhaust. Oh yeah, you can hear the turbine fluttering there too. That's awesome. So let's take it for a drive. All right, thank you, Carla. Shout out to 1320 Video. Oh yeah. Right away you notice that the exhaust has a lot more bass to it. It's a much fuller sound. For this motorcycle to go by. Roundabout. Porsches love roundabouts. Left, we will go right. Let's wind it. Put the sport mode. I love how sport mode quickens up the shifts on the PDKs. Alright, first gear. you those of you who know me know I'm a pretty die-hard fan of the 6-cylinder Boxsters, owning an older 986 myself. But I'll eat some of my words here. I'm feeling a lot of emotion from this car. So as I explained before, MTM has not only fitted their sport exhaust system to this car, they've also implemented their Cantronic, which is a piggyback box device, to increase the power. This device is still in development. They think they're right around 390 horsepower at this moment. They still have more left in the car. We're going to go put it on the dyno later and see what kind of power it's putting out. But yeah, I know that they're also going to be working on improving the power output of this car as well. Let me roll the window up here. The power is seamless. I'm really impressed so far that the power is as linear as it is. I have a lot of experience with tuned turbocharged engines, and quite often when you start raising the boost level and the torque output of the engine, the power band becomes much lumpier. You get a huge mid-range push that falls off on the top end. And it's kind of entertaining, but for a car like this, it's not what you want. You really want a linear power band that's even and still pulls on the top end. And my first impressions of this car is exactly what it is. And I know that's what Porsche set out to do with it. So it really retains the character that Porsche designed into this power plant. Some nice backfires and overrun. And this guy looks like he's having fun too. Nice. Alright, roundabout. Let's go in a different direction of this car just to have some fun. Go right, go right. We'll take it once around. That looks good. Try for a standstill. So other comments on this car, for electric power steering, it's pretty good. You know, I'm kind of a classic guy. I like my hydraulic power steering. Driven plenty of cars where I was not impressed with the feel of the electric system, but I think it's no secret that if you're going to do electric power steering, Porsche probably does it better than anyone. There we go, stepping out a little bit. PSM ausgeschaltet. That's when the fun begins. Launch control. Fahrwerk Sport gewählt. That's the way it should be. So the idle still has that Boxster 4 rumble. Now, you either love it or you hate it. I mean, it still has kind of a Subaru-y Boxster 4-cylinder warble to it. but I think as soon as you get on it, get some load on this engine, it's definitely its own animal. It's very smooth, right? I've owned a WRX. I know how those drive. And this does not feel like a WRX as soon as you get into it. It's very smooth. All right, ready? Let's go. I could do that all day. Suspension, standard Porsche affair. It's the first time I've driven a European spec car. I'm not sure if it has different spring rates than the US car, but it feels very controlled, well damped. My old 986 kind of feels like a wet noodle in comparison, but that's expected with, 15 years of progress. Alright, let's roll into the gas, put in the high gear. That sounds nice. Listen to that again. Once again, I'm prepared to somewhat eat my words here. I was definitely a diehard in the camp of no six-cylinder, no care on the Boxster, but I think a little extra sound is exactly what this car needs. So unfortunately, I'm stuck here in what's known as Feierabendverkehr, meaning everybody's driving home from work right now. Oh, we might have an opening to pass. Let's go, baby. We got a guy who wants to dance up here. All right, slow it down. Get into the city. Look at that. The sign's happy with me. Gear. All right, we're out of town. We can go. Ready? I just love these German back roads. This guy's gonna hustle. back on it, you have a lovely noise from the recirculation valves. This Porsche is using a really trick system to try to keep the turbo spooled when you let off the gas. To lose as little boost as possible. Traditionally, when you let off the gas on an engine, turbos are going to spin down. Alright, this guy's going to the left. I need to turn around, but nice driving with you, buddy. All right, Grandpa. This is fun, guys. This car is just plain fun. The power is balanced well with the chassis. It's not overbearing. I mean, cars can always be faster, right? It wouldn't hurt this car to be faster, even with the power improvement. I think MTM will still get some more power out of it. But chassis is just fantastic. The brakes are fantastic. I really don't need to add anything to what's already been said about this car. It's really better than the predecessor, the 981, in just about every measurable way, except for debatably the overall emotion, you know, that you lose from going from a normally aspirated 6 to a turbo 4. And this exhaust system really does a nice job of bridging that gap and bringing back some emotion to it. And I'm impressed. Hey kids, do you like Porsches? All right, well, how about that launch control? You ready? a big question with aftermarket exhaust systems is, yeah, it might sound awesome when you're just beating on the car, just going hard. You got to live with it day to day too. So does it drone? I can say this system, absolutely not. It's very comfortable just when we're driving at reasonably sane speeds. We're going to go ahead and take the navigation. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Bitte in 200 Metern rechts abbiegen in die Ingolstädter Straße.
Gas to get around this.
Bitte in 250 Metern links abbiegen in den Dr. Schumacher Ring. Jetzt links abbiegen in die Zielstraße. In 150 Metern haben Sie das Ziel erreicht.
All right, I'm impressed. So this is still a work in progress. As I said, MTM is still working on the development of the exhaust system and the Cantronic engine upgrade module. But I'm really looking forward to seeing what their end result is going to be. And I have pretty high standards when it comes to tuning cars. I've driven a lot of cars that haven't been tuned in the way the factory intended the car to be, and I do believe that MTM is taking this car in a direction that's not going to disappoint people that love the car in the first place. So they're taking what's good and building off of that to try to make something even better.